Welcome back to News Geelong as we turn our attention to the world of Geelong sport with our own flying hawk, Nathan Curry. Good evening, Nathan.
Thank you very much, Rollo. And as you can tell, I'm standing at the start or the finish line of the UCI event. It's well underway and they're not letting a bit of rain get in the way. Even though cricket's been pushed back a week in Geelong, there's still plenty of news happening around the town. And I caught up with the new Newtown and Chilwell coach, Brian Thomas, to chat about season 2011. Well, first of all, Brian, just tell us about your previous coaching experience.
I started off when I was 19 coaching juniors, and I've coached juniors ever since. Now I'm 41, so I've been doing that for a while. I was dual coach at St Joseph's Cricket Club. Then I went down to Geelong, coached the under-18 Bowen Rockets for the last 11 years. We've come runner-up 3 times and we've won it twice, and now I've got the duty of Newtown Cricket Club.
Why did the Newtown and Chilwell cricket job appeal to you?
I think the people that come around and interviewed me, or not interviewed me, offered me the job were the elite of Geelong cricket. I've had 7 or 8 of the Newtown legends come around and sort of talk me into it. I wasn't looking to coach a senior club just yet. I knew it was on the card sooner or later. It's a great honour to coach Newtown Cricket Club in their 100th year with the history involved with Newtown Cricket Club. So it's a massive honour, but at the same token, they haven't won a game in 2 years. And as you can see now training, we've got 30 young 19, 20-year-olds on the cards, and we've injected a couple of 24, 25-year-olds. So it's a youth policy, and hopefully it's a 3-year plan and it'll come good. But it's a massive honour to coach such a prestige club.
Have you brought in any new recruits, like young recruits as well, or are they just more that have played the last 2 years?
No, we've gone out and got 12 new recruits. We've got a young kid, Sam Arthur, who turned up from Essex seconds. He's coming through. He's 19-year-old leg spinner that can very handy bat. We've picked up some under-18 kids that I coached 4 or 5 years ago that have retired, and they've come back now, some bowlers, and picked up 4 or 5 young bats that are in the 24, 25-year-old mark that are going to help out the 19, 20-year-olds that have probably been thrust into it a bit too early at Newtown Cricket Club.
How long's pre-season going for, and how are you getting on with the players?
Newtown have been training for the last 3 months indoors with GT Graham Taylor has got us a turf pitch, so we've been on that for the last couple of weeks. But there's some excitement of training. You've got to enjoy what you're doing, and we're enthusiastic. And I think for a team that hasn't won a game in the ones for 2 years, they have to learn to enjoy the game first, and then hopefully we can get a winning culture involved next.
So is 1 win a pass mark next season, or how many wins do you think you're capable of?
The point system and the relegation system is coming. It's a 2-year relegation, and they haven't, like I said before, won a game last year, so we need to get 6 or 7 under our belt somehow. How I coach, everybody's in it to win it with the fun factor and the team factor, so we probably need to see if we can get 6 wins under our belt somehow to stay in Division 1, because 100 years, new coach, we don't want to be relegated this year.
Is that realistic? Do they have the potential?
I don't run on negatives. I'm a positive person, and I believe in all my players, and I think we can do that, no problem.
Thanks for your time there, Tomo, and good luck for 2011. In more cricket news, I caught up with the GCA President, Grant Dew, to find out what's happening for next year in cricket, and also 2012, when Geelong will be hosting the Country Championships. Well, Grant, the VCA's changed their format for this season. Have you guys done the same?
No, we haven't. We've kept our format the same for this season. We have a mix of 1- and 2-day cricket, and we have a separate 2020 competition which the clubs participate in, the K-Rock Cup, and we're looking for that to be a continued success as it was last year.
The season had to start a week later because of the UCI. Do you think that will affect how the teams go?
No, I think it won't. I think in fact it's worked out well in regards with the drawn AFL Grand Final. Bit of a blessing in disguise, if you like. And I also think that given we've had a reasonably cold and wet spring, it hopefully will give a bit of grass to grow a chance before the start of the regular season.
Thompson's been promoted to Division 1 this year. How do you think they'll cope?
Look, I think the Thompson clubs worked very hard over the last couple of years in regards to building their playing stocks and in regards to getting their administration and their junior aspects of their clubs right. I think they'll give a good account of themselves. It'll be difficult for them, make no mistake, because they're certainly stepping up in class. So it's going to be a good test of where they're at as a club.
Geelong's got the country championships in 2012. How did we win the bid for that?
Yeah, the Australian Country Championships in 2012 was Victoria's turn, and Geelong was one of the competing bids, along with Warrnambool and Cobram-Barooga. And we certainly left no stone unturned to get those championships here. We've got magnificent facilities here, we've got magnificent grounds and magnificent wickets, and Geelong certainly is the perfect place to hold the championships, and we certainly were able to prove that to the executive of the Victorian Country Cricket League. So we're really looking forward to having those in January 2012.
And how do you think we'll go in them?
Well, I think we'll host an excellent championships. As I said, all of our clubs are excited, and we've got great facilities. Then Victoria, hopefully, will go well. I think we've done reasonably well in the past, and Geelong, in particular, has had great representation in the Victorian side.
How many teams and people do you think the championships will bring into the town?
Yeah, the country championships are played among 8 teams, so it's all of the states. And there's also representation from East Asia Pacific, so an international team will come and compete in the championships. There'll also be some women's cricket, we believe, involved as well. So along with all of the players, officials and families, it's going to be of a great economic benefit to the Geelong region. When you consider that there'll be catering, there'll be transport, there'll be all of those other on-services, ancillary things that will happen as well as the game. So we're certainly anticipating a great benefit for Geelong and the Surf Coast.
Thanks for your time there, Grant. It should be a great event, and hopefully there's no road closures in Geelong then. That's it for sport. I'm off to the Denny Ute muster. I'll see you all next week, and I'm looking forward to chatting to my good friend John Dunn, who's back from the US of A next week. Back to you, Rollo.
Thank you, Nathan. And go Saints. And Nathan, you enjoy the muster. The Geelong and district weather continues to provide us with cold conditions as we creep closer to hopefully a warmer summer. Today, or tomorrow more particularly, the forecast for Saturday, sunny day, areas of fog early in the morning with a maximum of 19, creeping closer to that magic 20. But then on Sunday, mostly sunny with a maximum of 22. Then on Monday, becoming a little cloudy, partly patchy rain, but still a little warmer with a maximum of 22. On Tuesday, we expect partly cloudy with a maximum of 20. Then warming a little on Wednesday, mostly sunny with a maximum of 23. The forecast for today was a sunny day, patchy fog early this morning, as we all realise, with a minimum of 4 degrees and a maximum of 17. So some promising signs coming up on the weather front. Thank you for being with us on News Geelong this evening. We hope you have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Go the Saints, and we'll see you at the UCI Road Cycling in Geelong over the weekend. Remember, Ethan, take your time and smell the flowers, my friend. From all the team at News Geelong, a very good night.